Hey guys, what's going on? Today we have my favorite matchup of all time, the mirror. I know, to some people, it's really boring, but I love this matchup, and I hope you enjoy this one too. There are a lot of different aspects of this game that you get to see in the mirror. You get a bunch of back and forth, you get a bunch of blocking, a lot of setup, a lot of pitch stack. I think there's a lot to learn here, and I hope you enjoy. See you in the video. What we want to see over here? The mirror! Yeah! First. And play against Jeb. Alright. Mirror's pretty easy boarding. You just play all the cards. And play all the blocking armor. But also big hammer. You want big hammer. That's good. Mr. Darkside over here giving me a hard time. 97% online. Just tell me I'm good. Not really. Okay, so here we're pitch stacking, right? That's what we want to do. So I'm gonna pitch here. Attack with this. I'm gonna arsenal the CNC. Keep that. We'll probably just hold on to it until we see a pummel or we see a good opportunity to actually play it. Gotta get their armor out eventually, right? And they are on a good number of cards. They're on 67, right? So they're not too far off from what we are doing. Well, we found it. I'm pretty happy getting rid of 2 cards if I need to, depending on what they do. I'll likely block with this regardless. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, okay. Oh. So it was getting 2 armor out of us immediately. Don't really want to get rid of these cards, take a bunch of damage, right? So this pummel is also not really doing anything for us. I think it's still probably okay to do it. And I'd rather have these cards on the bottom than the crippling. I know we're losing a big power card, but we already have a red and a blue. Stacking another blue and then a red is not going to be good. And we get to float a surge too, so it's not bad. No actual value out of the Command and Conquer though. Unfortunate. When it comes to the arsenal. It does hold a pummel very well though. Oh, they're taking 10 here. Taking 10. Unless they have a steadfast or something, that's a big damage swing. It's definitely can be game losing. I'm giving this. I'm gonna arsenal this paper scene, just play the choke slam, take 3. They had a spinal here, so they were just gonna play the spinal, I suppose. Maybe dominated. And now we can just set up the arsenal, and every single time we see another one, we'll be happy to use the arsenal D-react. So I'm a big fan of the 4 for 8s in this deck, especially with Starstruck, like I was saying earlier. Being able to just go, okay, here's a 2-card 8. It almost always leaks 2, unless they use one of their D-reacts as well. So. No way. Okay. About to say. right. Appreciate the follow. Tin Man, is that you, Austin, or is that old Charles Dunn? Death Not Charles Dunn. Is that who this is? Alright, so they're fully covering it up. Put a card on bottom. They, I guess, left their hand as is. Sounds pretty good. I will probably not be blocking. I am definitely not going to be blocking. If they throw a pummel, I'll use paper scene. Ooh, it's pretty good. Pretty good opponent. I'm impressed. Pulverize is a card. Alright, let's get rid of that comment. I'll get rid of these comments. Get out of here. Okay. Are they taking this? It's probably another D-React. Nope, they're just taking it. Nice. Are they gonna like dominate this pulverize or something? Pretty crazy. Oh, nice. Cool. So if this pulverize hit, our hammer's gonna suck. So it's probably right just to... I guess we give them a block here. Doesn't particularly matter. I want to arsenal this Macho, I think. I don't know, giving them full tempo, this D-React might be important. I think I'm willing to leak one. Then we could just make a surge, maybe. Leak one additional than I would normally. Well, let's do the math, right? So we do this, take one, block here, have an arsenal, but we get to keep a D-React, so that's 7. So we're taking 8 that turn. If we do it this way and then block, it actually might be better just to do it like this. No, we're taking 10 here. Yeah, that's fine. We already know that's happening. We're gonna bottom this for second cycle. I've gone back and forth between Sigil and the Mirror. For a long time, I didn't like it. When I first started playing, I loved it. But now it's like, I'm back on it. It's like the bell curve, right? It's like, you start over here, right? And you're like, man, I love this card. And then you get up here and you're like, oh yeah, okay, majority of players, it's just mid in the Mirror. You want to block and you want to be efficient, have like good cards. Then you come back, you're like, all right, yeah, Sigil was good. We'll just play Sigil. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't that, but... Okay, that sucks. We're just gonna take it, get rid of the Spinal, send 6 back. I was thinking maybe it might be better to block with the spinal there, just in case it was a pummel. Well, we would still be leaking 1, so it's really not that big of a deal. Leaking 6 is a lot. Old block. Okay, hammer for 4 or hammer for 6. Depends on if they want their arsenal. Okay. Hammer for nothing. I won't complain. Promote me for half of this price. Yeah, I'm trying to like delete the comment in general. I usually don't mess with that. Where's my mod? I need a moderator. Delete the comment. D-react into D-react. Okay. Been a very different Bravo game. They've taken a lot of damage and they pushed a lot of damage too. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Too bad I have to block. I'm gonna block for 10, take 1, heal 3, arsenal. Same old, same old. We'll keep that on top because it turns on Zealous. Just trying to find a good opportunity to be able to play it. Eventually, they run out of gas, right? Eventually. There has been a game recently where I played against a Bravo and like for 14 turns in a row, it was just haymaker after haymaker. You don't win those, just by the way. Do not win those. Bravo is like the most broken trash hero in the entire game. See, look. How crazy. Crazy. Card's busted. Okay, rebuild 2. Last card could be a pummel. That would be super annoying. If that's the case, I don't want to block this. So it'll force a card out of me. Then I can assess the next turn, or the next attack. Yeah, hammer I just don't really care about. The last attack too could be some relevant on hit that we care about blocking. Okay, it's not. Alright, never mind. He's just balls to the wall, saying screw you. We're dealing 7 plus 5, that's 12. 18 damage turns. I respect it. Alright, we're going to 14 as well. Nah, you know what? Let's go down. We'll go down lower. Want the arsenal. We haven't seen a CNC from them either, though. That's risky. Risky. They're gonna block this, right? I have to block a little bit. You know, that ham was nuts. Jeez. Oh, buckle. People are playing that buckle. The combo with Buckle is you use Buckling Blow, you blow up their equipment. Super good. But it doesn't usually happen very often. So, oh, they played a Sigil too. Okay, cool. They also have Sigils. So they saw the aggressive side of their deck pretty early. This might go second cycle, but I've already lost so much on a life total perspective that I'm basically not going to be able to dominate anything unless I can pull tempo like pretty quick. So it's not looking super hot for me right now. I mean, Zealous Belting into Pulverize into Rousey Ancient, Zealous Belting into Hammer, like, I mean, that's just tough. That's just super tough. And then a pretty good pummel off the Zealous too. And they have more armor. Yeah. Okay. This hand is a block with a Vapor Scene. Replace this. Come in for 6. And this is turning into a no pummel setup. We're just going to have to start pummeling the hammer. Unless it's just like our best arsenal, right? So they made a surge. I guess they were debating playing the Rousey Ancients. Bottom that. Trying to get to our cycle as quickly as possible. And because we were playing like 70 cards, it's going to take at least 2 additional turns. We played a couple of Vapor Scene, we bottomed some stuff. So our turn 1 was a Showtime. Nope, this is the wrong game. Well, it's not. But yeah, anyway, so normally 15, it'll probably be close to 17 when we start seeing that. We'll see the Crippling Crush, some blues, and then a Rousey Ancients over there. So if we can just hold out until then, we'll be okay. No shot. Okay. I guess they're just trying to fix their hand. Okay, this is a pummel the hammer turn, maybe. Probably not now. This is going to be block everything turn. We'll keep this. We're going to arsenal the pummel. Try to slap it across something. Okay, so we have the same armor situation now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, they have 2 more health than us, kind of. But at least when it comes to block power immediately, they can stop 1 Crippling Crush. And that is it. But same for me, same for me. Okay, we're getting 1 card. That's good. It's good for us. So that means we're not getting dominated with some crazy thing. I'm going to see a second pummel pretty soon, too. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, no. Not like this. It might be worth... Appreciate the follow, Aaron. It might be worth getting rid of... Because this is a dominated tear. I think we want to kind of slam this pummel. So, I kind of want to just get rid of this. And block, block, block. And then send the debilitate. That could be very much worth it. I mean, it's very, very telegraphed that, hey, I have a pummel, deal with it. But it rips out, like, almost every single one of their cards. So, the only other option would be... I think that's the best one we have, right? Like, we can arsenal one of these cards, but I don't think it's really worth it. I haven't seen another Command and Conquer. It's likely that that would have been the next card, but debilitates just fine. Actually, the on-hit is better here than the Command and Conquer would be, besides them not being able to do D-reacts. But them with no arsenal, this is likely just kind of where we want to be. We got all of our armor. This is very scary. Blue unmovable. Okay, not blue unmovable. This is very key block. This, the way they block here, if they have like some efficient D-react, they don't use the armor here, we're like assuredly dead. But I mean, they know this is a pummel, so. Okay, sure. So we got some armor. Crush effect is not active, so their hammer is still going to come in for 6. Give them 2 cards. I'll keep the unmovable. I'm going to swing forward back, because we need this unmovable in Arsenal. Like, that is definitely something that we need to hang on to for a little while. Follow-up turns, we'll just try to prioritize getting a surge, because we're going to have that crippling crush turn. Rouse the Ancients are pretty dead, not really available to be played, unless we somehow keep 10 life. It's like a maybe. Okay, wow. Wow. He just said, screw it, give it to me. That's pretty crazy. So you're Hail Marying a Starstruck. Okay, well. I mean, I'm gonna play this, Arsenal this, block with this, not block with this. Take 2, pitch this, take 2, play this, make a surge. Yeah, it's cool with me. It's pretty big. I'm glad you think so, Prince Odd. Even if you don't enjoy it. He's a lot of fun. I like the decision points that he has, you know? Like, it's a lot of back and forth. It's the most, like, Street Fighter of all the heroes, in my opinion. Because you're just scrapping it out, you know? You're just like, oh, yeah, I'll take some. You'll take some. Over here blocking. Then I'm attacking. Just get there. And then the reward of actually pitch stacking, like I said, we're probably not going to get there this game, unfortunately. But we will see our pitch stack, but we won't be able to just go haymaker into haymaker. But I just think that's super fun. That's what drew me to the Guardian class in general. Oldham, it was way easier to do so. Crown of Seeds was busted, is busted. Whenever we get another Earth Guardian, you bet I'm going to be playing that. But they're probably going to ban Crown of Seeds, let's be real. It's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. Rampart's so good. I just want to play my gold Rampart, you know? Just want to play it with Grounded Seeds. It's so good. Let's give a little refresh. This is a big turn. Big turn. Like, I'm feeling pretty good now. I was a little nervous in the middle. I'm feeling pretty good, you know, stacking these D-reacts back to back. Just kind of like played out that way. It wasn't a stack on my part, but works out. They, oh my gosh. All right, well, this is best case scenario ever. Get to throw a pummel onto a spinal after you have a surge. Jesus. This is rough for them. They just have to lay down their whole hand. That's all there is to it. And then at that point, next turn might be our pitch stack. And if it's not, it's in the next hand. And we can throw something big enough to where it's going to force them to get multiple cards out. We could take damage and then dominate a crippling crush in the game. Or honestly, it might even be better to play the Rouse the Ancients. But next turn is the turn where I think we have to play the Arsenal. No shot. Get out of here. You're not blocking this? No way. Okay. Yeah, that's still 7. Yeah, with like my Telegraph here, you have got to block with at least the Iron Rod. They have another one, right? No? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, cool. That was fun.